Nope. Mr. Pop. Eat. For more deep.
Welcome back to WILO Wild Radio, your best place for new and interesting tracks straight from Thornsmith. Now, I'm a bit sleepy today. Producer Zoe is over there yawning. Is it just us? Let's get a few callers on the line today, and let's hear how you guys slept. In the meantime, here's your first song of the day.
The blood right from out of you. Is that a fang or just a sharp tooth? What she tastes of is in excess. Does she leave you hanging on your last breath? Take a brush and stab your heart. Do you even understand her art? You're in no doubt, so just don't speak. I'll be adamant if you're my banshee. Desperado. With a line from the bathroom floor. Mrs. Barkey. Why won't you be my broad?
Why do you kick me out?
And if I don't get your kiss, I guess I'll eat a plate of chips.
If you or a loved one has been charged with a crime, you have rights. At Shucks & Sons Criminal Law, I will fight tirelessly to protect your good name and future. As my father used to say, if you want to do something wrong, you better do it right. Call us today for your completely confidential consultation.
Oh, Pete, you're every bit the man your father was, and then some.
Oh, shucks. Just another happy client. Once again, that's Shucks & Sons Criminal Law.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I was mid-chew and then realized that the song was about to end and I should probably chew faster. Must chew faster, must chew faster. I've also swapped the device that is tracking my face. So if it's tracking better or worse, hopefully not worse, yeah, let me know. Oh my gosh, who made the background? That is a lovely crowned serif on Twitter. Made a couple of things for me for new debut stuff, so we're upgrading. We're upgrading. It looks much better, but I haven't been here enough to notice what the old one looked like. Great. Fantastic. Still haven't swapped PCs. D&D went so late. Which is fine. That's not, it's fine. D&D went very late last night and Sam came up to my office and was like, so you're going to bed, right? I was like, yeah, man. Bye, I love you. It was long, but it was good. Unfortunately, my kid was having a lot of trouble sleeping that whole time, so that didn't make it go faster, you know? I think I noticed a bit more delay in the mouth tracking. Interesting. Hold on. Oh, I'm frozen. Yum, 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 yum. Well, maybe I shouldn't mess with that yet. We're gonna have to sit on that ending for 2 weeks. Yeah, because we're not playing next week. That's true. That's true. Because next Sunday, I'm growing into a new mushroom. I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm digivolving. And I don't think I've mentioned this on stream yet, but the debut is also gonna be a little subathon. So we're putting together some ideas for fun stuff for the subathon, which is exciting. So once I become Big Mush, you're not getting rid of me for a hot minute. Big Mush loves the spotlight. Hear me out, cake. That's good. That's a good one. I was thinking about doing a thing. Maybe one day I will. I was like, it would be really fun to like collaborate with a bunch of people as though like, yeah, like a goofy fungal infection is is taking over a bunch of streams. I feel like judging a hear me out cake is easier than making a hear me out cake. Maybe it depends on the person. But you know, it's easy to sit back and look at somebody else's hear me out cake and be like, what is this? Weak. Why are we judging hear me out cakes? I think everyone does. That's why it's a hear me out cake. Either you're judging who or what the person put on the cake, or you're judging who or what is on the cake. Does that make sense? Those are separate. Like you're judging them for putting them on there, or I don't know. It got too complicated. It got too complicated. I like judging the cake itself. uh Oh, I still haven't finished that game. Maybe we should do that today. Although I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to throw myself into the end of a puzzle game on a Monday. A box cake next. I would 100% use a box cake. 100%. This guy can't make a cake. You know what I think I could do though? You know when people like buy a box cake and then like take a bunch of the icing off and like redecorate it? I feel like I could do that. I just don't trust myself to bake the cake. If I'm just poking holes in it, it's definitely going to be a box cake. Oh my God. Well, I hope you also eat the cake. Does the cake need to go on the hear me out cake? A mug cake? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. We might be cooking now. Cooking in a totally different way. Can the new model hold the cake? No, that would be incredible. Yeah, I can do mug cakes. I can make those. Those are easy. Does my pooper want back up here? My eyes aren't blinking all the way. Who are we baking a cake for? For the weirdos. For the kissable weirdos, you know. Hold on. My dog wants to come up here again. She couldn't wait to leave. She couldn't wait to leave. And now look at us. And now look at us. One sec. Come here, PT. Oh, my baby. The silence. What about it? Chat, aren't you sick of being overstimulated? Aren't you sick of making your brain work? Just stare into the void for a minute, all right? Let me go grab my dog and stare into the void and listen to your thoughts, okay? He'll stare into the void and you will like it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. My dog is not up here. She was doing that thing where she would like bark for me. And I'd go down and I'd stand at the base of the stairs. And if she wants to come up, she steps in front of me so that I can pick her up easier. And if she's like, well, I don't actually want to go up there though, she'll stand next to the stairs and just bark at me. So I was like, all right, I adore you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye. Hear me out, my thoughts. Existential, hear me out cake. Yeah. Well, it's not like there isn't anybody for her to play with. She just likes me, which is nice. That's great. That's very sweet. But you know, I'm busy mushing right now. Ba 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 ba. What game was it that I was looking at? Actually cannot remember. I'm excited to play off. I'm keeping it for next week though. So I'm trying to remember how long that game is. I don't think it's super long. My dog likes to stand on me when I'm sleeping. Ow! God! I am interested in finishing Lost Records. Are all of the bits out now? My cat does that, but on my face. Oh my gosh. I'm not a germaphobe, but when my cats try to put their paws on my face, it freaks me out. Because all I can think is, those are some poopy paws. Those are some poopy paws. I don't want those poopy paws on my face. To the bathtub with you. They lick them clean. They're sparkling. Look at them. It only ended up having 2 records or chapters. Oh, so it's done. Oh, I thought it was going to have 3. Poopy mouth, poopy paws. Honestly, cats have the poopy paws. Dogs have the poopy mouths. The number of times that Peach goes to like put her face right next to my face and I'm like, I don't know what you got into, man, but you gotta go. I don't want that breath anywhere near me. What is that? It completes the thrilling 2-part story. Well, hot dog. Look at that. It's done. I had no idea. Or maybe I did. We probably had this conversation already, you know. We've probably done all this already. Cats get poopy paws. Yeah, man. They go to the litter box and then they poop in there. And then if you have an old man cat, he like pretends like he's trying to flush the toilet, but he isn't really. He's just kind of like walking around in the litter box for a second. And then he leaves and he scatters litter all over the place. And you just know he's got them poopy paws. Oh. That makes sense. It's styled after a record, so it's like side A and side B. That makes a lot of sense. I had a German Shepherd growing up who would just stare with their nose a millimeter from mine, breathing dog breath into my face at 5 a.m. No, baby. Oh my gosh. Yarn. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Any of you who watched Sunforged yesterday, you saw my mother-in-law's new dog. We now have 3 very young dogs on the farm. It's a baby dachshund. Well, it's a mix of some kind. I have no idea, but it's definitely part weenie dog. And it's so cute. It's like a little wiener dog with really long hair. Oh my God, she's adorable. No, the Great Dane doesn't bark. She like doesn't bark at anything. Peach is really the one who, Peach is a little alarm dog. So the second somebody is on the property, next to the gate, in the house when they're not meant to be, it's bark, 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 which is great. That's honestly, good job. Good job, Peach. The second one of the animals is in the house that she knows is not allowed in. Bark, 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 bark. The second that somebody is next to our gate, bark, 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 until someone comes to address the situation, you know? My sister-in-law has a Great Dane. Well, again, a mix of some kind. Definitely, you know, like sometimes dogs just truly, technically they're a mutt, but there's some type of dog in there where you're like, well, yeah. All those barks were the first thing I saw when I launched the stream. I've decided I'm no longer a mush cat. I'm gonna be a mush dog instead. Bark 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 bark. I feel like I'd be good at it. I have a Great Dane and her name is Ballista. She breaks things as if she really was one. Oh, baby. The Great Dane on our farm has a very long tail. And that tail has so many casualties. The KD ratio on this dog is crazy. Any spoilers for who's going to be on Geekenders this week? I don't even know. My brain is empty aside from debut stuff. I emptied it all out. I got nothing else going on up there. Hold on. Do it. I'll help. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, she would also develop a little wound on her tail. Yeah. Our dog here keeps getting this big like boil on her tail. And the vet was like, I mean, as long as it heals, it's fine. And it's definitely healing, but like very nasty. Poor baby girl. Sunforge ran very late last night. It did. I was so tired when I woke up this morning. And of course, my kid like was waking up constantly throughout the night. So I was like, maybe she'll sleep in. No. Woke up at 6, got dressed, was like, I'm going downstairs. Bye. I was like, bye. Hi, Nick. There's a big thread with suggestions. There sure is. That's Nictorhorst. Points. That's my friend. Yeah, no Sunforge spoilers. No Sunforge spoilers. I will disappear after elliptical. Well, I'm delighted to have you for elliptical time. My kid goes back to school soon. She's very excited. Me and my kid are back to school on the 25th. Nice. Yeah, we've got until the beginning of September. But she's jazzed. Brand new school situation. Because the school she was in got as far as she could grade wise. I think it's going to be interesting going from a situation where they were the oldest kids and now they're going to be the youngest kids again, you know? He's going into 7th. He's very excited to be a teen soon. And he's dealing with that because he's new to middle school. Yeah. Yeah, it's exciting, but it's also like, you have to you have to sacrifice so much brain power to like learn how things work in a new environment and all that. Ugh. Telly, I know you were talking about that. Homeschooling is so much. I'm excited for you. Yeah, dude. My kid has started just like taking my clothes. I'm like, well, we're here already. We already got here. That's crazy. The teen tude. Yeah, I mean, like, I wear kind of oversized shirts. So if she puts on one of my shirts, it's basically like a dress, you know? But she can basically wear my shoes, yeah. Because she wears a size 1 and I wear a 3.5 here. So like the size difference isn't so bad that she can't kind of walk around in my shoes, you know? It's cute when they wear your stuff and then it starts to fit them and you're like, hold on. Yeah. I have these like crazy silver shoes that I got at TK Maxx for like £2. And I wore them to that wedding that I went to with Jesse. Because they were actually pretty comfy. And ever since I came home from that party, Clark just walks around in those shoes all the time. And the first time she put them on, I was like, oh my God, please be careful. Those are heels. Like, you're gonna fall for sure. She has yet to fall ever in those shoes. She just walks around in them all the time. And I'm like, all right, sure. Okay. Very good balance, yeah. I know. Big yawn. Big yawn. As a reminder, the streams this week coming up to debut time are going to be shorter. So we're probably going for another hour and 15. There's just gonna be little beepers this week while I'm getting everything sorted and set up. Trying to get him to do homework. The math has more than one step. So he's like, I don't know how to do this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Hellions today. Bless me. Yeah, I have the new PC in here. Sam is trying to convince me to learn how to do a 2 PC setup. But I'm like, that sounds like one more thing that I would need to learn how to do before Sunday, and I don't know if I want to bother. I know. Yeah, that's my other thing is like, that doesn't change the fact that the CPU is broken. Yeah, that's his pitch is if something goes wrong, the PC that is streaming can stay up, right? So while you're restarting the PC that has like the games and stuff, the PC that you're using to stream doesn't have to turn off, so the stream can stay up. I'm like, I guess, yeah, okay. I still don't know how the fuck that works though. I mean, he knows. You don't have to explain it to me. He knows how it works. Explaining it to me is a waste of your typing efforts. The idea is one PC is used to have all of your streaming programs, and one PC is all of your games. So one PC exclusively focuses on making sure that the games are running nicely and smoothly. And then you're basically using one PC as like an insanely powered console. And then the other PC just runs the stream. So benefits, aside from the stream doesn't always need to go down if you have to like restart. Another benefit is like if I wanted to do the thing where I captured my desktop, I would just be capturing the desktop of the PC that has the games on it. And then any sensitive information or apps or conversations and things are on the other PC. So they can't accidentally show up on stream and stuff. Yes, the model would also be on the streaming PC. Work PC should be separate anyway, but this is my work. It's all work PC. Have we had these issues in the past accidentally showing things? So I enjoy showing stuff on stream, and it fills me with anxiety every single time. Yes, I've accidentally shown my Discord on stream. Fortunately, it wasn't anything that mattered. Yeah, anytime I'm like, oh, I want to show you guys this like tweet or this picture or something, I'm filled with this feeling of like something could go wrong here. I don't know what, but people might judge your unread notification count. Oh, I can't be shamed about that. I'm free of that shame. I'm 38 now. That's 38 years of letting my notifications build up. Bye, Nick. Mwah, 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 mwah. Yeah, I'll be there for Hellions. Hi, Tolosi. Oh, you meant chat. I was like, oh my gosh, does Nick think I'm gonna bail today? I'm not bailing. I will be there. Na 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 na. Ba ba ba. I know. I've been around a while. I've been around for a hot minute. And now I'm a mushroom. Oh, tabs? I only have 3 tabs open right now. I booked tickets for a show for my kid and I to go to before she goes back to school. I have my Twitch dashboard open and I have tumblr.com. I'm cringe and free. Tungle? Someone also in my 30s, same. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I finally took the time to mute a bunch of stuff on Tumblr, and now my experience is a lot better. Because I follow a bunch of people who all get obsessed with the same shit at the same time, and I'm like, I don't care about this. Which has been shitting itself today constantly. Oh, weird. I wonder what's wrong. Ugh. The Silk Song demo is in fact real? Is it? Is it? Is it actually? I believe it when it's in my hands. Everybody that's at Gamescom right now is just being told, like, just tell people it's real. No, I mean, the office doesn't look much different. I haven't swapped PCs or anything. Schrodinger's Silk Song demo. Ow, ow, ow. Hold on. 1 sec. Ah. Ah. Okay. Monopoly the game? Please don't tell me they're making a Monopoly movie. Are they making a Monopoly movie? No. No. Wait, they were talking about it in 2024? Is it still real? Brother, I can't. It 2024 was last year, yep. Can you believe it's August? No. No. Hear me out time. What time is on your hear me out cake? Doing an existential hear me out cake. My kid played a Candyland game, but not the board game. They made like a digital version of the Candyland game. So she played that. And then yesterday was like, Mommy, did you know that Candyland is a board game? I was like, yeah. Yes, I did know that. And it blew her mind. I was like, honey, this game was out when I was your size. And now she really wants to play it. And I was like, okay, but you know, just keep in mind, it's not, well, it's not gonna be exactly like the digital version, because the digital version put a bunch of like mini games in there and stuff, you know. She was like, do my challenges come from the licorice guy? I was like, I don't know, honey. I don't know, baby. I don't remember how it works, but I'm pretty sure there's just a start and an end and some little cards that you get when you land on certain spots. I'm pretty sure that's how simple it is. But who knows? Maybe that's not true. I was so excited. Clark is starting to really love board games and like just, you know, like little physical games. And we went out to lunch and she was like, why are we not bringing games with us all the time? She was like, when we're like waiting for food, we could be playing something. I was like, that's my girl. That's my girl. Like, that's a great idea, Clark. We should start bringing games everywhere we go. She was like, yeah, clearly. Yeah, there are a couple of people that's like all of the content they make. It's like, here's a game. Here are games that like fit in your pocket, games that fit in your purse. We've got some games that would be pretty easy, I think, to play at a restaurant. There's a game that we've played a decent amount called Ransom Note. And it's literally the whole game is everyone has little metal boards. And then if you ever bought those packs of like magnet words that you could make sentences with on your fridge, it's that. You just have like hundreds of those in the box and each person takes a pinch of words and then you're given a prompt and you have to use the words that you have to like make like a weird creepy message. It's very fun. And Clark's never make any sense whatsoever. She like tries to have it match the theme and then eventually just puts whatever she thinks is funniest. Yeah, Codenames is very fun. We have Disney code names now. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of like themed code names. Oh, Clark and I have actually played a lot of Catan. She doesn't like fully understand it, but she understands enough for us to like basically play. Yeah, we've actually played an odd amount of Settlers of Catan considering she's only 7. What's the plan for the rest of my Monday? Well, I'm going to keep chatting with you guys for like an hour. And then I'm going to get a couple of things sorted for debut. And then I've got Hellions tonight, which is a Pathfinder game that I'm in. Hive. I feel like I tried to buy Hive a while ago and it was sold out at the time. Maybe not. No, I think this is different. I have played this before, though. Hive Classique. Dang. I like Pathfinder, yeah. I'm still sort of, because it throws a lot of abilities at you right at the get-go. So I'm still losing track of like what I should know how to do or what I should be doing, you know? I'm playing an investigator, so I'm not combat focused whatsoever. It's a lot of like trying to get information in order. Pretty much all of your like feats and abilities are get answers to questions, you know? We use Roll20 just for the map. And then yeah, each of us just like has our own sheets and we use our own dice and it's very theater of the mind. I'm not Sherlock, no. My character's name is Yuli. She's very anxious, but she loves a good mystery. So that's her like strug is pursuing the leads even if it makes her uncomfy, you know. But I love her. She's a cutie. Also, when I first started playing her, we were laughing because I basically looked just like her at the time. Ba da 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 da. Ba ba ba. Why the heck is Twitch echoing so much? I don't know. Do you have 2 of me open? That would do it. I only ask because that's happened before. You have almost 3,000 dice free? That's so wild. That's a lot of dice. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, me? Yes. I did buy Summer's die. I got the heads up. Cuz I was going to buy it on that first day. And I didn't have my card with me. It didn't give me any options where I could just use my phone. So I was like, oh, that's fine. I'll just get it in the morning. And by the time I woke up, Summer was like, just so you know, they're selling really well, which is amazing. But if you haven't gotten one yet, you should get one. I was like, oh shit, okay. Yeah, that's one of the things I love about Hellions is everybody for the most part uses physical dice. We just trust each other to, not fudge our roll numbers. Ah! Yeah, I saw you talking about that, Free. I can't imagine trusting anyone so much. Banana TV, thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. We're just hanging out, having a chit chat. I hope you had a good stream. I ran out of my drinks. No, untrue. I still have water. Thank you. Welcome, guys. We're currently talking about TTRPGs. I was saying that I'm in a game, a Pathfinder game online, where we all use physical dice because otherwise we don't get chances to, and we just kind of trust each other to not fudge our roll numbers. Been a huge fan for over 10 years. Oh my gosh, thank you. That's very sweet. Summer's having a rough subathon. Oh, with like the sleep issues or something beyond that. I know that Summer couldn't sleep for a few days, and now there was like a tornado warning or power outages, yeah, from something. Yeah, it sucks, man. Yeah, we're hopefully gonna play some ARAM together with the Goyles. The same like group of 5 that we played with last time. Oh, no, not BDSM ARAM. the ARAM group with like Freem and Girl DM and stuff. Mm-hmm. The acronyms would be very fun. Yeah. Maybe I can get everybody together to do the second Minecraft D&D thing. Ugh. Yeah, there's a set adventure inside of Minecraft that we did a while back. And it was the BDSM group, and it was very fun. And then they came out with a second one, like a follow-up story, I think. And we haven't taken the time to play it yet because our schedules just haven't lined up. MD&D, if you will. You do love an acronym. Oh my gosh. There are a couple of like Minecraft YouTubers that my kid watches. And occasionally they do this thing where they're like, "Whoa, you won't believe this crazy command that I just figured out." And as a grown-up, you're watching it and you're like, "Okay, this is fake, clearly, for the video, right?" It'll be like, "Look, I put down, 3 obsidian, and then I typed in this weird thing on a command block, and now now all of the characters from Hello Kitty are here," It's like that sort of stuff where they're like, "Whoa, you guys won't believe this amazing hack I just found." And again, if you're an adult and you watch it, you're like, right. But my kid keeps being like, "I'm going to try." And every time she gets upset, and every time I'm like, "Remember, honey, they're trying to make a video that's like fun and silly." So, yeah, I feel bad. She's like, "I'm going to start leaving bad comments under their videos." And I was like, "Well, you'd have to be on my account to do that. So I'm not going to let you do that, unfortunately." But maybe this is a good, just general lesson that a lot of stuff online you shouldn't believe right away, and you should double check it before you assume it's real, Yeah, I was like, please don't start just randomly commenting like, "You're a big fat liar," right? Please don't do that on my account. I love you very much. Yeah. I was like, I agree with you. I think they should make it more clear that like whether or not a thing is real. But I think it's also, important to remember that these videos are all scripted. So like technically nothing that they say is real, right? So yeah, and it is hard to figure out what to believe and what not to believe. And unfortunately, sometimes that takes a lot more legwork on your part as the listener, Is this even look, you should fact check me. I am part of the system. You should not believe me outright about anything. People go on the internet and just lie. I know. It's bonkers. Oh, yeah. Oh, Dobble. Dobble's a good one to bring to a restaurant. As long as you're not too intense about it. The people I used to play Dobble with, we would like really slap the table when we were playing. I feel like that would be disruptive. She's not even a mushroom. Ah. I don't have family in Orangeland. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, Dobble's one of those games that we adjusted for my kid. I feel like maybe it wouldn't need to be adjusted quite so much anymore. But yeah. We adjusted it where it was less competitive, and it was more like we just took turns calling out what the similar thing was. Oh my gosh, we were doing that that like Akinator, that weird like see if I can guess what you're thinking of thing. Clark really wanted to do it, and I was like, sure, why not? And she was like, I'm gonna see if it can figure out you. So the hilarious thing, yeah, it still exists. And also, Clark really couldn't wrap her head around the fact that if she kept saying, yes, this person's related to me, yes, they gave birth to me, that it would eventually be like, you're thinking of your mom. She was like, why does it keep doing that? I was like, because you're telling it that you're my daughter. So, and then she was like, I'm going to see if it knows daddy, because daddy's famous. I was like, yeah, it definitely knows daddy. And then eventually it was like, are you thinking of your dad? And she was like, I was like, Clark, you have to play this as though you do not know us. That's going to give you the best results. She was like, this is so annoying. I have to lie to the genie. Yeah, because the genie is just like a weird math machine, and it's just accumulating information and then spitting out answers. And if it has in there mom, dad, sister, brother, all that sort of shit, and you say, the person I'm thinking of is a woman who gave birth to me that I am related to, it's gonna go, is it your mom? Also, yeah, always lie to genies. I don't know. Yeah, and then she was telling Sam about it, and Sam was like, oh, you know what the problem is it really only knows YouTubers. And I didn't correct him in front of Clark. She was like, oh, maybe it's because you guys stream more now, and it doesn't think about like streaming. And he was like, yeah, that's probably it. But when we were playing before Sam walked in, it literally was asking if we were thinking of TikTokers. So I was like, well, that's not true. It's actually just reading her mind. You're right. Sorry. I don't mean to second guess the power of Akinator. Ba ba ba. I did all of my singing for the song that Kelly and I are making together, and I was very nervous about it. I feel like every time I send Kelly any audio clips of me, I'm like, if you need me to redo this, I can, because it might be bad. I'm just out here doing my best. It's really hard when somebody who's like a trained opera singer sends you what you're supposed to be singing and is like, yeah, just do this. And it sounds incredible. And you're like, yeah, no problem. Yeah, sure thing. And it's not that it's out of my reach. It's just that, you know, I do not sound as trained and polished as she does. But I did my best. And Kelly is very sweet. She always, any opportunity is like, you have a beautiful singing voice. You sing great. It's very nice. Sobs. So hopefully it'll all sound okay when it all comes together. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I've done my best. That's all I can do. I did do the Evie song forever ago. Yeah. Ugh. Gold star for effort. Thank you, Telly. I appreciate the star. I'll take that. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, the Evie song. Oh my goodness. I may be normal, but I'm no average girl. That song. There's no one like me in this Pokemon world. Yep. I was singing as Eevee. My partner was flabbergasted when I showed her the Eevee song. In what way? YouTube recommended it last week. No. You saw the dress? No, I never had the dress. No, Angie Viper made, that was the day that I met her. I met Angie because she was doing costumes for the Eevee song. The comments are golden, by the way. Oh my God. Hold on. Do I want to look? Oh my gosh, it comes up immediately. I don't want to look. Never mind. I'm not looking. The Eevee song. The Eevee song featuring Dodger on Random Encounters. That's me. Oh no. This song is like a kid's cartoon. And they came back as adults and went, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. I sang this song in the shower all the time when I was 9. My poor parents. Oh, God. Yeah. It's a big sex joke, guys. The whole song. Sorry to spoil it for you. If you were Eevee, which evolution do you think you would have evolved into at this point? Oh my god, I don't even know all the evolutions. Let me look at them. Evolutions. What's the one with the like flowy green hair? Oh, I see it. I don't know what it's called though. Oh, Leafeon, of course. Oh, I'm shocked. Yeah, I would be an Eevee that somehow evolves into a Swaddaloon. My favorite Pokemon. The most confused Pokemon trainer ever. Wait a minute. What happened here? Yeah, look at my boy. Can I get a detailed answer about why you love Swaddaloon so much? I don't know. He's just like he's a little guy. He's just a little guy in a like leaf sack. I don't know. I just like him. He's a cutie, but he looks like he's sort of over it, you know? Like he just wants to have a cup of tea and watch his favorite show. I like him. He looks cozy. Bro, yeah, that was 12 years ago. 12 years ago, I made the Eevee song. Lord. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so I was 26 at the time. What is this clip?
My favorite Pokemon, Swaddloon. Swaddloon looks like he just wants to stay home and read a book and be left alone. Right?
Yeah.
Mood, right? I feel like Swaddloon is me when I was younger, and Leavanny is me as an adult.
Yeah. Not the Jeremy Chin-Shoe Swaddaloon, maybe, but ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Is that my pooper? My poopus magoopus? It is my poopus magoopus. One sec. Okay, hi. Sorry. My kid is climbing a tree and really wanted to show me. And I was like, I'm almost done with work, honey, and then you can show me as much as you want, I promise. My mother-in-law was like, well, someone's going to fall out of a tree eventually. Like, I'm just crossing my fingers it's not my kid, because she climbs that tree a lot. So I'm hoping she knows how to be sensible. The Sam side, I was the tree climber out of Sam and I. My mom forbade me from climbing trees, and so I'd wait till she went to work, and then I'd climb them anyway. She was worried I would fall, which is very fair. She should have been worried I would fall. I was climbing way too high. The shorter the people, the bigger the urge to climb. I think that's real. Yeah. Did I what? Hurt myself? I never fell out of a tree. So that's good. My kid is very English. She loves the word sensible. So So I know that if I say to her, yeah, you can do that, but just be sensible, it like fills her with this feeling of I'm grown enough to make good choices, you know? Have you ever heard of the TTRPG Household, where you play little fairy people in a magical house that built cities under the bed and in the tub and the glass cabinet? It's pretty and has a cool system. I've never heard of it, but I'm going to bring up a tab for it. Cute. Looks very cute. When we were in Los Angeles for Jeannie and Isaac's baby shower, the place where they had their baby shower had a man-made tree house, and by that I mean even the tree was built. And it was so cool because it was really, really sturdy, but the entire inside of the tree trunk was stairs. I'm pretty sure I talked to you guys about this before, but I can't get that shit out of my head. I've been like, I want to make that so bad. I have no idea how I would do it, but I really want to. And then just have a little house on the top of it. It'd be so cute. A cat tree, but for people. I can't imagine a single cat tree that has stairs on the inside of it. But maybe, sure. Sure, why not? Bro, I'm gonna have such a hard time getting that dang Eevee song out of my head. You're welcome. No, no. Taking one headphone ear off. Make sure everything's okay. Okay. That's so true. I cannot sing this around Clark. How would you keep the tree alive, or is it a fake tree? Yeah, that's why I was saying you also build the tree. The tree isn't real. It's an illusion. But at this place, you climbed up the stairs inside of the tree, and then at the top there was just like a really flimsy kind of half-ass fence around the outside edge, and that was it. I was like, if I was gonna build this, I would make it a lot more safe than that. But if I'm gonna do something like that, I gotta get on it, man, because she's already 7. Although I guess if you made it like strong and cool enough, they could use it forever. Well, no, because my kid is definitely going to be taller than me. Hearing a lot of crazy noises outside. Oh my gosh. I have a continuation of the poop story. Do you guys want a continuation of the poop story? It got better. And by better, I mean like way worse. So I was explaining yesterday that I accidentally ran the vacuum cleaner over chicken poop and smeared chicken poop all over part of the house. And then a quick vacuum of the house turned into taking the entire vacuum apart and cleaning it and mopping a big area because of poop. Okay. So then later I was like, all right, it's all dry. Time to put it all back together and continue on. So my kid had spilled a bunch of crackers all over the couch, which is fine. I told her she could eat them on the couch because I planned to vacuum it. So I go to vacuum, and the second I start, huge poop smear all over the couch cushion. And I was like, what is happening? So it turned out I was like, how? What? How? I cleaned it. How? And there was a tricksy hidden little spot where the poop was. And it came out the second that I went to vacuum and just smeared. I was like, no! So I got to clean everything again, deep clean the cushion and leave it outside in the sun. It was a whole thing. I got to do a whole other expansive thing because of a little bit of chicken poop that ruined my life. At first I was like, where did this second poop come from? And then I realized when I flipped it over, there was no poop anywhere on the cleaner. And I was like, what? It was so wild. How did the chickens get in the house? They come in the house all the time. It's summer, so all of our doors are open. They just walk in. And I give them snacks. And they go, thanks. And then they shit somewhere because they have that, they've got no sphincter. There's nothing there to keep the poop in. So they just poop. And normally I'm able to just grab it real quick and throw it away. Yeah, I heard Hercules came by Sam's stream. What a blessing. Yeah, the chickens go basically anywhere. But they mostly stick to the ground. Because they don't really go in the living room. So they mostly just just hang out in the kitchen with me, which it's easy to clean when they poop. No screen door. In England, no. They hate screens in England. Hercules is a crow. He's a little cockerel. He's very tiny, and he's really figured out his crowing thing. So now he'll just go somewhere and he'll crow like 6 times in a row, and then go somewhere else and crow 5 or 6 times in a row again. And I actually love it. But I guess he just showed up on Sam's stream while they were doing a game with proximity VoIP, so or like voice activation. So anytime there was a loud noise, it would activate Sam's microphone, and Hercules just came into his office and crowed over and over again. And he was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I want screen windows so bad. One day. It's not a priority. It's not a priority. But one day I will have it. Post a clip of this on Dukes' Discord. Okay. Okay. I'm going to start reading off the activity feed because I keep hearing concerning noises outside. Yeah, my windows in here are on an angle. They're on the roof. So I'm not sure if there's a way really to do screens with that. I have no idea. Okay, let me read off the activity feed, and then Raid Leader is open if anybody wants to grab it. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, all of our streams this week are going to be much shorter as we gear up for debut. But if you watch Hellions, which is a Pathfinder game that's on twitch.tv/doodle, DEUXDEL. That's in the evening on Mondays. But otherwise, I'll be back here tomorrow. Same Duke time, same Duke channel. Citizen Quinn, thank you for the 65 months. Kalira for the 96. Banished Gypsy for the 17. Ekarusi for the 108. Stalker Mike for the 15. Banana TV, thank you again for the raid. Blonde Fox, thank you for the 111. Shaper Mario for the 29. And Senethil for the 17. Who's doing stuff? Oh. Summer stream is back up, but summer is sweeping. Let's say hi to Tofu Senshi. Okay, go say hi. Spread love and joy. I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? So long, everyone. Bye-bye.